Okay, so now we are in the blast vault, as we call it, which is a whiteboard that we just bolted on the wall that we got for free. Some more desks that we got for free, some of our old carpet. It doesn't look that great, I'm not thrilled with it, but we have no budget. It's a cool room though. We put these chandeliers in here that we got off Overstock, and it's we believe we can get this leased. So we're starting to market it. Again, private office. Private office is what leases, not retail, and we're finding out that we're having a heck of a problem down here in the lab. The lab is not the non-conformance. I can't say that it's Jay's fault. I don't believe it is. Jay had a bunch of companies in here. We had several companies in here. The problem is the quality of the lab, the quality of the building, the leaks, the shakes. It's not a super ultra clean environment, so scientists tend to have a problem with that. I was able to lease all these desks for a reduced rate of $37.50 to a company called Rainmakers. It is not a permanent solution, but they're down here in the lab as an office tenant, working next to scientists, and they're cool with it. They weren't cool with it initially because it seems kind of weird, but they've gotten used to it and it's going okay for now. These are some very inexpensive benches that I bought. When you see me do cash withdrawals, is to do things like this. These benches are normally $4,000. With how many I got, well, I got them for like 400 bucks or 500 bucks. They're not that great, but they're fine, they work. This is a company that came in named Sutro. I believe we will stabilize the lab. It's taking some effort though. I would be very interested in Greg's ideas on this from a medical device standpoint. What can we do? We don't have a budget, so we don't have chairs. You know, Jay hasn't brought in any more chairs, and I need to go buy chairs, but that costs money. And I'm trying to get Jay to get some of these refrigerators out. I'm constantly making an effort to try to get it cleaned up and more organized. It's pretty good, but the biggest issue is people come down and it just doesn't feel like a really high-end lab, so people are passing on it. Well, actually, yeah, that, and then we've lost people. We are losing people, whether they go out of business or they find another deal that they're interested on. So this is where I think we need to put our heads together on what we want to come up with down in the lab. To get the lab to where it should be is going to require more money and more effort. Not that much more, but it would require it. There is huge demand for lab space, but we need to, you know, we're using these kind of chairs. The reason I bought those benches over there that I just showed you for 400 bucks is I wanted more lab benches in here. I wanted it to look more like a lab. And it's awesome with these boxes and Sutro in there and their wires and all that sort of stuff. You know, I needed to build something over this to make it look a little bit cleaner. But, you know, I can't spend any money. And so it's, we're just doing the best that we can down here, but the lab does require more effort. And, you know, maybe we need to do something with Jay. Jay has several $100,000 worth of equipment down here that we're using, and we can talk about this. We can put it on a lease arrangement with him, but if we let go of Jay, we let go of all this equipment, which is for sure attractive quality to scientists. We don't need all this. We can definitely get rid of some of it, but we can also bring in another lab operator and see if we have more luck that way. I like Jay. I don't think it is on him, but you know, he's not around here as much as I feel like he should be. So we should kind of take a look at that and figure out what we're going to do down here.